One to Allegiant Stadium. Today, our draw features two from the AFC between the Buffalo Bills and the Las Vegas Raiders. Get this one started, and we're off and running in Las Vegas. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Stretch the eagle. Go.
They'll start this series with an option left. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that first down run. And you're 2nd and 6.
Check smash.
First carry here for Ashton Genty. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense.
Hold the ready.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
Ready. 60 Bison.
Running it after the penalty. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Offense in the hurry up here.
19 yards.
And 19.
Raiders, first down.
Going to the ground. Pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 46-yard line.
On the ground, this is Isaac Owinda. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On 3rd down, Genty. And they catch it behind the line on the outside. Some great range there by the defense to force 4th down.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle.
They're going to throw for it on 4th. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
Incomplete.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
First tone of the game for James Cook. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. And lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. The tight end in motion now. Allen setting up to throw. He's got Khalil Shakir. Hits the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Trey Tucker to return it. Good work so far. He's got room. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10. First play is going to be a give to Jenty. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Tag. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Warriors 70. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Brought in inside the 20. He will get it down to the 16-yard line.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
Mustang 19. Trap 60, trap 60. Dragon 60. Go.
From the red zone on first. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. And they're going to be set up with first and goal as this goes out of bounds, Brock, at the 3-yard line.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. We need to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
Bronco 80.
Jenty. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take it down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
Cup 19.
Brings up second and goal at the 5-yard line.
Panther 11. Panther 11. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Let go.
They're throwing it. Buys time, rolling right. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Viking 18. 70 Timberwolf. Cowboy 80. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready.
Shotgun now on third down. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Matt Gay on for the extra point. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put out of the ensuing kickoff. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fields the hard squib kick. He gets popped quickly there. It's not a nice feeling or a nice run back.
That's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of preparation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. Now, instead of getting to your normal offense, you got to find some way, somehow, to dig yourself out of this hole.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. Well, I'm not seeing the signal for a safety block, but he did not dodge it by much. That run just gets back to the line.
That right there, my friends, is exactly the kind of pressure and intensity you expect from a defense each of these next two snaps as well. They want to keep you pinned right there against your own end zone and force you into a very risky punt.
And put one of the tight ends in motion. Again, it's Cook. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Kobe Dean in on the tackle. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Again, brings up 3rd and 6.
Allen on 3rd down. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Hicks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down.
Okay, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
Got a man, that's Kincaid. And he's going to have this up just a little bit shy of the 20. Look at that, no worry at all from their sideline, Brock. A 13-yard pickup on 4th down. That was impressive.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation, when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes thrown into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
Cook trying this one up the gut. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Another one for Cook. And a productive run there on 2nd down. That's a gain of 6. Offense to the line fast.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 9.
To the air on 3rd and long. Taking a deep shot here. That's complete inside the 35. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills capitalize on that turnover and take the lead.
Touchdown, Bills.
Some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Bills take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Now to kick this away. Tucker now on the return. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10.
Go! 70 Timberwolves.
Shotgun give here to Genty. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Goes to the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Las Vegas first down.
19 tight.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
50. 65 catch. Ready.
Pass play on first and 10. It is caught left side. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Route throw 80. Warrior 70. Go.
They go play action on first down. This one's taken in by Thornton. And he'll be brought down at about the 29.
14 more yards. That's another Raiders.
Gentee from the gun. And he manages to get back to the line, but no further, as we're at the end of one. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. It's an early lead for the Bills. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They'll have second down as they look to continue this good drive. You know, it's great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
10 yards to go.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Cup 19. Cup 19. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 79 Broncos. 18 Pioneer.
Throw here, third down. That's complete. Here's Thornton. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead.
Every touchdown's got its own story, but for me, Kate, that was all about courage. Courage of that receiver to run all the way across the field. Courage of the quarterback to know it's going to take a little extra time. That courage paid dividends for 6.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Moore with a return. And he's out a little short of the 30.
On the return, the Bills take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Back to throw now, Allen. Throw left side, complete. And this goes out of bounds as we've got a penalty flag in the backfield, Brock. This could be roughing the passer. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. First and 10, here's Allen. Will try forcing it to the slant, it's intercepted. Quay Walker in to pick it off. And the Raiders take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop him?
And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders parlay the interception into points. Gay to add the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7. The Raiders kicking team is out there and they'll boot this away. And this one bounces into the end zone and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. At
their own 20-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He just kept going the wrong way, and that's going to cost him. That is a safety. Out now for the free kick, hoping their defense can answer a safety with a stop of their own. And not the way to follow up that safety. They send the free kick out of bounds. Markers are reset. Here we go, ball at the 44.
19 tight, 19 tight. Let it go.
1st down, play action. Going deep here for the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. And the Bills will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. You got to...
Take that pain, pass it down like bottles on the wall. Mama said her dad's to blame, but that's his daddy's fault. Oh, there's no one left to call. You stay up counting down the days till you make your escape, but you're afraid you cannot run what's running through